Speaking of Friday, Nia Long, she was in Friday, and you
Yeah.
played her sister. How do you feel about the situation she going through right now with her husband cheating on her?
I hope she gets through it. I love her. I love that. I mean, you're talking about an icon, and she's iconic not just in the black culture. She's the best that we have. Um, she's a shining example of endurance, of classic beauty. She's classy on the inside. Everything about her has been classy. You haven't heard of her, you know, you we've only been able to hold Nia Long up. And this didn't happen to her, it happened for her. I hope that they get through it. I hope that this isn't a deal breaker for them. There's a 10-year-old child involved. But I do know that if it is a deal breaker, the child will be okay. Children can be raised in separate households and still excel. Um, but cheating shouldn't be a deal breaker. Um, if you look if you look at us as a part of nature and how we fit in nature, and that's something that man has gotten so far away from and refuses with all of our modern convenience. When we came out of the fields and kept with our technology and all of this, we are so separated from nature that we're sick. You have to touch the earth. There's electrons and protons and stuff. Your feet at the bottom are soft because when you walk on the ground, this is soft. When you hold your hand to the sun, there's vitamins shooting in there. So when you get disconnected from nature, you have problems. So when we don't understand that our society, our world at large is populated because of the libido of a man. If men did not have the sex drive that we have, we would be in we'd be in trouble because okay, all right, let's look at it like this. In 9 months, women can have one baby. Men, on the other hand, can ejaculate so much semen and sperm that they can populate half the globe. Just that fact alone, look at it. Just look at the facts. And what does that tell you? If you just look at the facts and look at nature, oh, he's supposed to control himself. Fuck nature. No, you made this commitment to this one woman, and I don't care if you can have 100. What it says to me is that if that's what he can do, maybe that's what he's supposed to be doing. It's in the Bible, spread your seed. Is that not in the Bible? Am I misinterpreting that? Spread your seed. So when people want to say dumb shit about Nick Cannon, that's exactly what it is. It's dumb shit. Because you get out his pockets, get out of his houses, get out of his relationships, get out of his fatherhood, get out of his adulthood, and get out of his spirituality. Get out his shit. Because we don't hear Child Protective Services talking about Nick. Who are you to say anything about these women? All look happy to me. I mean, I think one of them came out and said some shit, but women, we we can do that. We can speak on it. We're gonna be the first ones to speak on it. Unless you're Kanye, that's another story. But a man's nature, his true nature, is to populate the world. So when they are in one, and I'm not saying, the measure of a man is how many women he can get. But marriage and this idea of monogamy is an invention. It's a construct. And our intellectual and emotional acumen resonates low in this area because we have created this society to be what it is, and we want everyone to follow along. We want you, two people, to get a mortgage, have 2 kids, get a dog, have 2-3 car notes, take 1 vacation every other year. That's what society is. I don't want that shit. And I'm not saying that it's shit. If it works for you, it works. If it works for you, it works. If it doesn't work for you, then you made this commitment with this person. I'm a love you until you cheat on me. And then when you cheat on me, I'm gone. So do you go into a relationship knowing that this could happen? Yeah, you have to, because it can happen. So you're going to cross that bridge when you get to it. Who knows what transpires in their relationship, Nia and her man's relationship. I mean, look at what Neil is going through. Lala Anthony had to make a decision. Listen, and I hope that I'm not upsetting anyone, and I'm not talking about intelligence and following the rules. I'm talking about nature. And stop telling men that they can't look. Stop getting upset with men when they get a glance. You want a healthy man. Stop it. Stop that shit. Let that motherfucker look and say, damn. And you go, okay, you like that today. But tonight, you like this. Let him, you married a person, or you have a commitment with a person, but it's not to control that person, and it's not, that person isn't here to put you on a pedestal and worship you. The fuck's wrong with you? He got eyes, and let him see a bad bitch walk by. I'm sorry. Let him, I don't know. If you go into a relationship, you have certain boundaries, respect those boundaries. But I tend to believe that a man is going to do what he wants. Now, do I want you doing that in my face? I absolutely do not want you to do that in my face, because society has trained me to make me believe that that's a hurtful thing. So for me personally, I don't want to see it in my face. If I know it, I'm okay. I'm honestly okay with it. But I don't want to see it. That's where my line is, and I just hope that you protect yourself and don't bring anything back. So if I give you that, then 9 times out of 10 you're going to go, oh, I have to respect her because she respects the dumb shit that I do. She understands my nature. Hold up, girl. Let me put this Jimmy on, because my girl, the one that I'm in love with, you are a meme. In love with you. Bitch, I use you. You a toy, bitch. You a freak. And so you got to know your place. So he's going to have his woman that he's in love with. And this isn't an original thought. I heard this somewhere. So let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. So you're saying that he can't love his woman if he has sex with somebody else. How can you love your woman if you have sex with someone else? That's like saying, if you sin, you don't love God. How can a sinner love God? He cheated on God. So we all sin. We're all human. We're all these natural beings that can't be controlled. Nobody has a remote control on you. And nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you to make you more patient, to make you stronger, to make you more loving. And Nia, I really pray that she has patience for him, that she loves him even more now, that he's in this trouble, I really, really pray that Nia loves him even more and shows him even more affection and more kindness, because he's in trouble right now over something stupid that he did. He didn't do anything to Nia. That's the way I feel. The shit about her helping Nia move to Boston. Well, fuck, she was helping her move to Boston. You know, the facts are the facts. Okay, yeah, she was fucking her man, but she was helping her move to Boston. The universe exposed it. Now they have to deal with it. It's happening for you, not to you. And when these things happen, it's always an opportunity. And I've learned this myself. I've learned it, and what I am saying is the truth. When someone does something so low and you deem it unforgivable, you're the problem. You're the problem. If you deem anything to be unforgivable, you're the problem. It did not happen to you, it happened for you. And anything that happens for you is for your growth and for your well-being and for you to understand always the best is yet to come.
So you feel like Nia Long should work it out with her husband? They shouldn't get a divorce?
First of all, I don't think that they're married.
Yeah, they not married, they're engaged. I think they've been since 2015, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they not married.
They've been engaged for a decade. So there's all kinds of things that are happening. There's a reason that he didn't marry her. We don't know. She knows. Or there's a reason that she didn't marry him. We don't know. He knows. I mean, she's a public figure. Is her life our domain? Where's the domain? Like Halle Berry was in court, decade and a half or so ago, fighting for the private lives of celebrities. It's just at the end of the day, we just don't know what their relationship is. We don't know. I just hope and pray that she doesn't leave him, and I just hope and pray that we move forward in a space where people can create terms and boundaries that they can respect. Because everybody out here doing what they're doing. Jay-Z got beat up in an elevator. Everybody out here doing what they're doing. So, do it with class. Be an adult. Communicate. But the problem is the other person, somebody's going to say something. We're human. But I just don't believe that infidelity is a deal breaker. I just don't. And I just pray that my sister, who I love her so much. She's a Scorpion. She's strong. She's gorgeous. Nia gonna be all right. I'm worried about Tamika down in the hood, and her man done beat her up 3 times. That's what I'm worried about. Nia's gonna be okay. Nia gonna always be okay. That's our girl. So if this one don't work out, watch. It's a whole line of fine ass niggas, probably half his age, trying to get at Nia. So don't be like po Nia. Shit, that's the last thing you can say about Nia Long is po Nia. He didn't embarrass her, and I hope that she doesn't feel embarrassed. I mean, she's like 10 years his senior. And she could pull a dude 10 years his junior. So, hey, you invested time. They more than likely have investments together. It's sad if it does break up, but Nia's gonna be just fine. That's Nia Long. That's not Nia Jackson. And I don't mean to diss Nia Jackson, but that's Nia Long.